Hello to everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Statistics Learn. In today's session paper discussion 1 of class 11 physics of NEET 2024. Questions will be discussed along with the additional information that will be very useful for NEET exam 2025. Right. Also, in earlier sessions, we have discussed NEET 2024 paper discussion 1 covered this topic. Session 2 covered paper discussion 3 covered these topics, right? Which you can review on Statistics Learn, right? I will also like to say additional information with each question is being provided, which will be very helpful to strengthen your topics. I will also like to say this channel is designed to help students understand complex concepts in a clear and concise manner and improving their chance of success in the exams. Now let's start with the question. Question is, the moment of inertia of a thin rod about an axis passing through its midpoint and perpendicular to the rod is 2400 gram per gram centimeter square. And length we have to find out, and mass is given this much. Formula is direct, but before applying the formula, I will discuss basic concepts, right? Application of parallel axis theorem and perpendicular axis theorem. Right? Parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem. I take the example of thin circular ring. Thin circular ring. First case. Moment of inertia about an axis perpendicular to plane of the ring and passing through its center. इसका डेरिवेशन हम फाइंड आउट करते हैं mr square. In other cases, I will apply the parallel and axis. Now, I about diameter. What is perpendicular axis theorem? IZ equal to IX plus IY for two-dimensional lambda. Okay. So IZ equal to X plus IY. So ID plus ID, this is actually IZ, that is mr square. 2 ID equal to mr square. ID comes out to be 1/2 mr square. This is one of the formula, right? Next, about tangent. Tangent में दो केसेस होंगे. In the plane of the ring and perpendicular to the plane of the ring. In this case, in the plane of the ring, we have to apply in the plane of ID plus mr square. That is 1/2 mr square plus mr square. That is 3/2 mr square. This is this one about tangent. Perpendicular है. If it is perpendicular, then mr square plus mr square. That is twice mr square. Plane of the ring में हो, perpendicular केस में distance between जो parallel axis theorem है I plus जो भी axis है about this plus md square. This is a parallel axis theorem, right? Further, I will discuss what is K. K is radius of gyration G RAT, that is under R1 square plus R2 square plus number of particles are given to n. And K square is multiplier of m in moment of inertia term. Right? In the moment of inertia term, k is the radius of gyration. Next, in this case, now we come to the question. This is ml square by 12. In this case, formula is applicable to this. If we have to find this and this and perpendicular to this, then ml square by 12 plus ml by 2 whole square. This comes out to be ml square by 3. In this case, only this formula is applicable. Correct answer is 3. Put the values and find the answer. I have given additional information surrounding this question, which are very, very useful for specifically on NEET exams, CUT, and other entrance examinations. Right? Next question. Question is, a bob is reeled in a horizontal plane by means of a string with initial speed of omega rpm. The tension of the string is T. If the speed becomes 2 omega while keeping the same radius, tension of the string becomes. Now, in this case, it is a case of uniform circular motion. It is a case of uniform circular motion, right? Horizontal. Now, in this case, Fc will be provided by the tension in the string. By the tension in the string, right? You know, Fc will be equal to mv square over r equal to tension. As v equal to omega r, therefore m omega square r equal to tension. According to question, r is same, mass is same, therefore T proportional to omega square. Therefore, T1 over T2 equal to omega 1 square over omega 2 square. That is omega over 2 omega whole square, that is 1 by 4. This is T over T2. T2 becomes 4T. This is the answer. Let's see the answer. Let's see the answer. Option 4 is the correct answer. I will give the addition information also. Centripetal uniform circular motion is always accelerated motion. Accelerated motion. Work done by Fc is 0. Region F dot S theta 90 degree. There is no increase in kinetic energy and angular momentum. Right? These are all informations, right? And one is linear acceleration, A, angulation, alpha. A equal to alpha r, right? And alpha equal to d omega by dt. Omega equal to 2 pi by t equal to 2 pi by f. These are all additional information which may be very, very useful, right? For non-uniform circular motion, centripetal acceleration as well as tangential acceleration. Tangential will be r alpha, and this will be v square by r. And total acceleration will be under root ac square plus at square, right? Now, next question. Question is, thermodynamic system is taken through a cycle A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D, closed cycle. Work done by the gas along the path BC. Along the path BC. Right? Now, before giving the answer, certain additional information surrounding this question are being discussed. What is first law of thermodynamics? Dynamics. Delta Q equal to delta U plus delta W. Sign convention. Sign convention is give. Means heat given to the system is positive. Taken out from negative. Increase in internal energy is positive. Decrease is negative. Then work done by the system. By system is positive and work done on the system is negative. Right? Now, also there are further information. Work done during isothermal, एक होता है adiabatic, one is isobaric, one is isochoric, constant volume. ये constant pressure है, ये constant volume है, ये pressure है. Adiabatic constant Q is constant, not in this temperature is constant. In this case, what done is mu RT or log of Pi upon Pi. Initial pressure or adiabatic is W adiabatic is mu R, that is T2 minus T1 upon 1 gamma minus 1, and W isothermic is, that is isobaric, that is equal to mu R delta T. In this case, 0. In this case, it is 0, right? Also, what is gamma? Gamma is specific heat ratio. That is Cp over C. That is known as Maer's relation. That is equal to 1 plus 2 by F. 356. F is degree of freedom. This is for monoatomic, this is for di, this is for triatomic. These are the cases, right? Now let's discuss the question. In this case, we have to find this case. In this case, volume is constant. Therefore, work done will be 0. What is the answer, right? This additional information is very, very important for specifically for NEET and other entrance examinations. Now, next question. Question is, two bodies A and B of same mass undergoes completely inelastic one-dimensional collision. The body A moves with velocity v1 while body B is at rest before collision. The velocity of the system after collision is v2. The ratio of v1 is to v2 we have to find out. Before giving the solution of this question, let's discuss certain additional information. Let two bodies of mass m1 and m2 are moving in this direction. This is before collision, this is at the time of collision, this is after collision. One term is E, coefficient of restitution. That is relative velocity of approach divided relative velocity of separation over relative velocity of approach. That is E equal to V2 minus V1 upon U1 minus U2. E equal to 1 for perfectly elastic collision, in which momentum and kinetic energy both are conserved. E equal to 0 for inelastic collision. Perfectly equal to 0. P is conserved, kinetic energy is not conserved. Right? Kinetic energy is not conserved. No. Otherwise, it is in between E greater than 0. Right? Now, velocity after velocity after collision. V1 will be equal to m1 minus em2 upon m1 plus m2 u1 plus 1 plus c m2 divided by m1 plus m2 u2. Depending on the value you can find everything. And for V2 1 and 2 को इंटरचेंज कर दीजिए, ठीक है. लॉस ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी इक्वल टू होता है हाफ m1 m2 over m1 plus m2 u1 minus u2 whole square 1 minus e square. Similarly, जैसे कैप्शंस के केस में होता है हाफ C1 C2 over C1 plus C2 V1 difference V2 whole square, right? In case of electrostatics, right? Now come to the question. It is perfectly inelastic, means m into V1 plus m into 0. Conservation of momentum. E equal to 0, so they will m plus m into V2, right? According to this condition. Then mv1 equal to twice m V2. Goes, V1 is to V2. V1 over V2 equal to 2 is to 1. Option 4 is correct option. I have given the additional information, reason being such type of question can also be asked in the NEET exams and other entrance examinations. This is very, very important additional information, right? Next question. Question is, if x equal to 5 sin pi t plus pi by 3 meter represents the motion of particle executing SHM. The amplitude and time period of the motion respectively are. Answer is given. I will give certain information. SHM. This is this one. And it was this one. It says this is the main question. Go from here to here, here to here, here to here. This is one complete oscillation. Equation of SHM is y equal to a sin omega t plus minus phi, or a cos omega t plus minus phi. We use this one when at t equal to 0, measurement will be from mean position, and at t equal to 0 from extreme position. Velocity is given by, इसको differentiate करेंगे तो v comes out to be a under root a square omega under root a square minus y square. V will be maximum, v minimum at extreme position, maximum at mean position, v maximum at mean position, right? Now, one important relation between time period, phase angle and wavelength. This is very, very important relation, right? This is to be kept in mind. In this case, very simple question. Here, this is the amplitude 5 and omega equal to pi. Omega is, we have to find the time period. 2 pi by t equal to pi. Pi goes, t comes out to be 2 seconds. So our correct option is 5 meter amplitude 2 seconds time period. Fourth option is correct, right? Now, next question. Question is, a particle moving with uniform speed in circular path maintains constant velocity. Speed is constant but direction is changing, therefore it is not correct. Varying acceleration is there because direction is changing at everyone. Varying velocity and varying acceleration. Because speed is constant but direction is changing regularly. So this is the correct answer, right? Option 2 is the correct answer. Constant acceleration. Magnitude wise it is constant, but direction wise it is changing continuously. The second option is correct option. Next question. A wheel of bullock cart is rolling on a level as shown in the figure. If its linear speed is v in the direction shown, which one of the following options is correct? P and Q are at highest and lowest point. We know this is the velocity of center of mass. Highest point पे जो velocity होती है in case of pure rolling, it is rolling. This is twice VCM and this is VCM minus VCM, that comes out to 0. तो point of contact पे velocity 0 होगी, इस पे double of this होगी, इस पे होगी, ठीक है? तो it means see the possible options. Point P moves faster than point Q. Fourth option is correct, right? Next question. Question is, in vernier calipers, n plus 1 divisions of vernier scale coincides with n divisions of main scale. If 1 MSD represents 0.1 mm, then vernier constant centimeter. Vernier constant VC or least count. Same, right? And least count or vernier constant is given by 1 MSD minus 1 VSD. According to question, n plus 1 VSD equal to n MSD. Therefore, 1 VSD equal to n over n plus 1 MSD. Now substituting. Therefore, vernier constant will be equal to 1 MSD minus n over n plus 1 MSD. So n plus 1 minus n divided by n plus 1 MSD. This is given to 1 over n plus 1 into 0.1 mm. Answer is required in centimeter. This will be equal to 1 over n plus 1 into 1 by 100 centimeter. Option 4 is the correct answer, right? Next question. Question is, a horizontal force 10 Newton is applied to block A as shown in the figure. The mass of block A is 2 kg and 3 kg of B respectively. The blocks over a frictionless surface. This is the smooth surface. This is the smooth surface. The force exerted by block A on B means we have to find the free body diagram of fall. I will discuss very basic concept. This is A, this is B. 2 kg, 3 kg. Force is acting 10 Newton. Now, contact force will be there. Direction of contact force. Direction is such a way that try to separate each other and not to stick together, right? Means it will exert force like this, this will exert force like this. This is FC, this is FC. Now, as there is no vertical motion, then weight will be balanced by the direction, weight will be balanced by the reactions, right? Now in this case, They move with the acceleration A. They move with the acceleration A. In this case, in both the cases, upward reaction will be equal to the weight, right? Because there is no vertical motion. Then it will move in this direction. 10 minus Fc equal to 2A and Fc equal to 3A. If we add these two, A comes out to be 2 meter per second square. Therefore, Fc will be equal to 3 into 2, that is 6 meter, 6 Newton. That comes out to 6 Newton. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. Question is, mass of a planet is 1 by 10th that of Earth and its diameter is half that of Earth. Accident due to gravity of that planet is. You know universal law of gravitation. F equal to G m over r square. If that equal to them, so G comes out to be G m over r square. This is equation. Now, G planet over G Earth is equal to M planet over M Earth and R Earth over R planet. Now, according to question, mass of planet 1 by 10 mass of Earth and radius of planet is 1 by 2 radius of Earth. This comes out to be mass of planet 1 by 10 ME. So 1 by 10 into this comes out to be 4, right? This comes out to 2 by 5. GP comes out to be 2 by 5 into 9.8. On simplification, we get 3.92 meter per second square. The correct answer is 3.92. Additional information, which will be useful for NEET, CUT, entrance examinations, etc., etc. You know, Kepler's law, T square proportional to R cube, right? And V0 and VE are independent of mass of the body, right? Mass of the body of satellite. Next, also value of G 6.67 10 to the power minus 11 SI unit, and in CGS unit it will be 6.67 10 to the power minus 8, right? And dimension of G will be, you have to find out FR square over M square, MLT minus 2 into L2 divided by M2, that is M minus 1 L3 T minus 2, right? Also, when a satellite is launched, total energy equal to kinetic energy plus potential energy होता है. So total energy is always negative, potential energy is always negative, and this is always positive. If this is x, this will be 2x, this will be x, magnitude-wise, right? These are the additional informations which will be useful very much. Next question. Question is, a metallic bar of Young's modulus, this is y, Young's modulus, and coefficient linear expansion, this is alpha, and length 1 meter. Area of cross section 10 to the power minus 3. Area of cross section 10 to the power minus 3, that is A. is heated from 0 to 100 degrees centigrade. That is delta theta. Without expansion, the compressive force developed in it is, right? Its answer can be given orally. There is a direct formula, but before direct formula, I will use basic concepts applicable in this case, right? You know Hooke's law. Hooke's law. Stress proportional to strain within elastic limit. Then Young's modulus of elasticity. Stress upon strain. That is F upon A delta L upon FL or A delta L. This equation. Right? And coefficient of linear expansion. Thermal linear expansion. That is alpha equal to delta L upon L into delta theta. Right? This equation 2. Now eliminating delta theta, delta L from 1 using 2. Right? Now the compressive force F will be equal to YA delta L upon L. So that is YA delta L की जगह alpha into L into delta theta upon L. Right? This goes. So this comes out to be Y alpha A delta theta. Y alpha A delta theta. Y alpha A delta theta. In this case, now given is this is given to 0.5 into 10 to the power 11. Alpha is 10 to the power minus 5. A is 10 to the power minus 3. Delta 3 is 100 10 to the power 2. Right? On simplification, 0.5 F minus 8 10 to the power 13 into 10 to the power minus 8, that is 0.5 into 10 to the power 5, that is 5 into 10 to the power 4 Newton. Now I make the calculation here also because answer 5 into 10 raised to 4, 5 10 to the power 5. So इसको लिख सकते हैं 4th option. That is 50 into 10 to the power 3 Newton. That is the answer, right? Now, otherwise this is the direct formula applicable here. Everything is given to you. F equal to Y alpha delta theta into A. Every parameter is given, put in the formula, or you can get the answer. In addition to this, I will provide certain information. Alpha is to beta is to gamma is to 1 is to 2 is to 3. Coefficient of superficial expansion. That is delta A upon A into delta theta. Coefficient of volumetric expansion or cubical expansion, that is delta V upon P into delta theta. Ratio is this. This is for liquids, gamma R equal to gamma A plus gamma G. Real expansion, apparent expansion. This is the expansion of container. Region being, if this any liquid is there, this is the initial level. Finally, it will on heating, this will give final heat. So this is the expansion जो हमें नजर आ रहा है. Actually क्या होगा? पहले कंटेनर कांटेक्ट में आएगा हीट के, that will expand. Liquid will go down. After that, liquid will expand. Expansion of liquid is more than the expansion of container. So this will move upward. So this is visible to the observer. This is the apparent expansion. So gamma R, real expansion is equal to gamma A plus gamma G. That is the apparent expansion. That is the glass expansion of glass. That is the real expansion. All these concepts are very, very useful for NEET exams, CUT, JEE, Main and Advanced and other entrance examinations. Now, next question. Question is, the minimum energy required to launch a satellite of mass m from the surface of Earth of mass m radius r in a circular orbit at an altitude of 2r from the surface of the Earth is. Four options are given to. One of the options is correct. Concept applicable and solution. Now, in this case, this is Earth, this is Earth. At the surface of the Earth initially r. Now it is taken at 2r from the surface. This center r. R plus h will be equal to r plus 2r. That is 3r. 3r, right? Now, the total energy required, W equal to W2 minus W1. That is Gm m over twice r plus 2r minus, that is Gm m over r, the negative sign. This is the total energy at height 2r from surface of the Earth, and this is the potential energy at the surface of the Earth, right? Now, on further simplification, we get W equal to Gmm over 6r minus, this is minus plus Gmm over r. 5 by 6 Gmm over r. This is the answer. So let us see the answer. Answer is third. Option 3 is correct. Option 3 is correct. Now, in addition to this question, now I will give certain additional information which will be very, very useful for NEET exams, JEE exams, CUT and other entrance examinations. You know, G depth. If you go down to Earth, G1 minus d upon r. Percentage decrease, d by r into 100. G height, G1 minus 2h over r. That is percentage decrease, 2h upon r into r. Both this is decrease in G. That is whether you go in altitude or we go in depth, right? Next, V equal to root 2 V naught. Escape velocity is 11.2 kilometer per second. This is 7.9 kilometer per second, right? These are the additional information. Next, escape velocity. This is RE, equator. This is pole. So R equator equal to RP plus 21 kilometer. This is the relation, right? These are the relations. Now I would like to request, if you are new to my YouTube channel, City Shifter, and like this video, please subscribe and share the channel and press bell icon to receive updates on concept killing videos. Thank you. धन्यवाद. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद जी, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.